climate change. It can cause periods of extreme heavy rainfall over the globe. As a consequence, large parts of Australia's New South Wales have been hit by the worst flood in decades. Almost 20,000 people have been evacuated, and some even saw their homes swept away by fast rising rivers. We spoke to Miss Sophie Love, living in a farm against a hillside that suddenly changed into a dangerous area.
The river rose 3 meters in an hour. Nobody has ever seen that river flat be covered before. We had a frantic hour trying to rescue animals, and we've got a very sick alpaca we've just found down. So I'm covered in alpaca shit.
On the countryside near the town of Port Macquarie, Sophie Love saw the water rising.
What we've experienced over the last few days is a 1 in 133 year flood. So on Sunday, the river came up about 9 meters in 5 hours and 3 meters in an hour. So we've seen incredible flooding. We've had 1 meter of rain since last Thursday. So in 5 days, we've had just under 1 meter of rain. And so that rain has washed out riverbanks. So we've just gone down to have a look because I didn't want to go and have a look until now.
Her house has been cut off by flooded roads and her 400-acre property split in two by the flood.
Yeah, I just went to have a look. So that my husband took that picture. So our house and our buildings are sort of perched on a flat overlooking the river, so very few meters from the river. And I mean, every tree along the whole riverscape is broken or pulled out by its roots. I mean, it's just absolute devastation down there.
This wasn't the first time that her farm and family were hit by the regional impacts of climate change.
Well, we survived the drought, although obviously a lot of our animals didn't survive the drought, and that was really heartbreaking. And we've only really just started grieving that. And then hot on the heels of the drought were the bushfires. And so we were surrounded by fire for 3 months and breathing this thick pall of smoke with every breath. And then obviously COVID, in fact, gave us a bit of a chance to reconnect with this land. And then this, it's a lot, to be honest, it's a lot.
Mrs. Love expresses frustration by the fact that, according to her, the Australian government is not taking climate change seriously.
The thing that makes me so angry is not this, it's not Mother Nature's fury, it's not the drought, it's not the flood, it's not the fires, because I understand that is nature doing its thing and responding to the circumstances that it is in. But what makes me so angry is our government. We have a terrible government who have their heads in the sand about climate change, who are all about coal, digging up more coal and minerals, and have no foresight for our children's future and their children and the security of the planet.
Solar energy could be the answer in Australia. This fuel of the future is already powering Sophie's farm.
Where we live, we've been off the grid. Our farm is fully off the grid. We have solar only. We know that solar is the answer in this country, and it's just so bloody frustrating. Our very lives depend on us acting now